In recent years, the world of finance has undergone a seismic shift with the rapid rise of digital banking. What once seemed like a niche alternative has now become a major player in the financial sector, raising a fundamental question. Is this the end of traditional banks? As 2024 unfolds, digital banking is stronger than ever, and its growth poses an increasing challenge to brick-and-mortar institutions. Let's dive into what's fueling the rise of digital banking, how it impacts traditional banks, and what the future might hold. The digital banking boom in 2024. The digital banking industry has exploded in recent years, driven by fintech innovation, consumer demand for convenience, and the widespread use of smartphones. According to recent 2024 reports, over 70% of banking customers now prefer digital banking platforms over physical bank branches. This marks a dramatic increase from previous years, showing that consumer behavior is clearly shifting toward online and mobile solutions. Global digital-only banks like Revolut, Monzo, and N26 continue to expand, adding millions of new users yearly. One reason for this shift is that digital banks offer a more streamlined experience. With just a few taps on a mobile app, customers can check balances, transfer funds, invest, and even apply for loans. The traditional banking experience, often associated with long wait times, paperwork, and limited branch hours, pales in comparison to the 24/7 access digital banking provides. Cost advantages of digital banks. One of the key factors fueling the growth of digital banks is their lower operational costs. Without the need for physical branches, digital banks can operate with fewer employees and reduced overhead expenses. As a result, they often pass these savings on to customers in the form of lower fees, higher interest rates on savings accounts, and better loan terms. In 2024, a survey by McKinsey & Company found that digital banks operate at up to 70% lower costs compared to traditional banks. This cost advantage has allowed digital banks to expand rapidly and offer competitive rates and services that are difficult for traditional banks to match. A game changer for consumers. In last quarter of 2024, consumers are prioritizing convenience and flexibility more than ever before. Digital banking apps allow customers to manage their finances from anywhere, at any time, without needing to visit a branch. Digital banks have also been quick to adopt features like real-time notifications, automated savings tools, and budget tracking, making them indispensable for the modern user. The rise of digital wallets, such as Apple Pay and Google Pay, has further increased the adoption of mobile banking services. In comparison, traditional banks are struggling to keep up. Many have launched their own digital apps, but they are often seen as cumbersome or limited in functionality compared to the more agile digital-only competitors. The impact of AI and automation. Artificial intelligence and automation are becoming pivotal to the banking experience, and digital banks are at the forefront of this revolution. AI-driven chatbots, robo-advisors, and automated fraud detection systems are now commonplace in digital banking apps, providing customers with faster service, personalized advice, and enhanced security. These technologies enable digital banks to scale their services without sacrificing the customer experience. For instance, AI-powered features can analyze a customer's spending habits and recommend better financial decisions. In contrast, traditional banks often still rely on human advisors and processes, which can be slower and less personalized. Security concerns. Digital banks is traditional banks. Security has always been a critical concern for both digital and traditional banks. However, advancements in digital banking security have significantly improved in 2024, with biometric authentication, AI-powered fraud detection, and encryption technologies now standard across digital platforms. Many digital banks are focusing on providing their customers with multi-layered security features, including facial recognition, fingerprint scanning, and advanced two-factor authentication. Nevertheless, security breaches remain a concern, with some customers still hesitant to fully trust digital-only banks. Traditional banks, with their established reputations and in-person security measures, still hold a psychological edge in this regard. However, Recent data suggests that digital banks are catching up quickly, with many digital platforms experiencing fewer fraud incidents than traditional banks. Regulatory challenges and opportunities. As digital banking grows, it faces an evolving regulatory landscape. In 2024, financial regulators across the globe are working to ensure that digital banks comply with the same standards as traditional banks in areas such as anti-money laundering, data privacy, and consumer protection. The European Union's Digital Operational Resilience Act, for instance, aims to strengthen the resilience of financial institutions, including digital banks, by ensuring they have robust systems in place to deal with technological risks. This regulatory push provides an opportunity for digital banks to demonstrate that they are just as secure and trustworthy as their traditional counterparts. Traditional banks, however, argue that they are still better suited to comply with stringent regulations due to their established systems and years of experience in navigating complex financial laws. The role of traditional banks in a digital world. While digital banking is gaining ground, it is unlikely that traditional banks will disappear entirely. Instead, many experts predict a hybrid model where traditional banks will continue to operate, but with a greater emphasis on digital services. In fact, most major banks have already started adopting digital-first strategies, offering mobile apps and online banking options to remain competitive. Some banks have also started partnering with Fintech companies to improve their digital offerings. For example, in 2024, JP Morgan collaborated with several fintech startups to enhance its mobile banking features and customer experience. These partnerships allow traditional banks to stay relevant while benefiting from the innovation brought by fintech. The future of banking. What to expect? Looking ahead, the future of banking will likely be shaped by continued innovation in the digital space. In 2024, trends like decentralized finance, cryptocurrency integration, and the growing influence of artificial intelligence are expected to further revolutionize the industry. Digital banks are already experimenting with blockchain technology to improve transparency, security, and efficiency in transactions. Moreover, as younger, tech-savvy generations become the dominant force in the economy, their preference for digital banking is likely to solidify its place as the new norm. However, traditional banks that can successfully adapt to this changing landscape may still have a role to play. Are traditional banks really doomed? The question remains, is this truly the end for traditional banks? The answer is more nuanced than a simple yes or no. While digital banks are certainly on the rise, traditional banks still have a significant customer base and resources at their disposal. The key to their survival will be innovation and adaptation. Banks that can integrate digital services, enhance customer experience, and streamline operations will continue to thrive alongside digital banking platforms. The new banking ecosystem. In conclusion, the rise of digital banking is transforming the financial landscape. In 2024, digital banks are not only more convenient and cost-effective, but also increasingly secure and user-friendly. However, traditional banks are not entirely obsolete. Instead, we are likely to see a blended ecosystem where both digital and traditional banks coexist, each serving different customer needs. The real question is how fast traditional banks can adapt and evolve in this digital age. For consumers, the good news is that more options than ever are available, making it easier to find a banking solution that fits their lifestyle. If you found this video of digital banking versus traditional banking informative, don't forget to hit that like button. Share your thoughts on the future of banking in the comments below, and let us know. Are you team digital or team traditional? And for more deep dives into finance trends, tips, and updates, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.